JJ, do you have any questions before we start? Thank you. That wasn't a clap sync. That's fine.
All right, I am now recording.
All right, everybody.
JJ is just a sleepy
shut the
little
fuck up,
guy.
Tresten. All right,
okay?
everybody, clap on 3. Okay. What? Ready? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, that was.
Wait, no, hold on. No, I fucked up. You said on 3. Is it after 3?
Oh, okay, yeah, after 3. Okay, 1. All right, after 3. So like a couple milliseconds after. Okay?
Why don't we just do
just
1,
like a
2?
human being? Just.
Are you a robot? This is not real.
Okay. All right. The logical amount of time after 3. Okay, let's clap. Okay,
No,
1,
okay.
2, 3. Okay.
Oh fuck! Was I
Someone
supposed
clapped
to clap?
twice. Someone clapped twice.
No, I was clapping, and then the other part of it was my ass cheeks. Don't worry about it.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I was retweeting. Calm your tets.
You're not Scottish. Stop trying to pretend.
Calm your tets.
Stop trying to pretend you're Scottish just because we had a Scottish guest on that you fell madly in love with.
We're not.
No. I've just been hanging out with her a lot lately, and she's very sweet.
Yeah, privately
And we say
in
that a
like
lot.
smoke-filled rooms and like, what's going on, man?
She's cute, sweet, and I
Aren't you
like.
supposed to be gay? What happened?
Okay, but
Anyway.
listen, you can be gay, and then a Scottish girl comes along, and you're like,
Oh, okay.
oh shit.
Oh, is it like nobody's that gay or what? Okay. Anyway, let's do the recording. Okay. I'll take us in. Okay. I'll take the pressure off you. Okay. Okay, Spaghetto. Welcome to the first podcast. It's awful, and we're
I don't know
here.
about you guys.
You guys good? Okay. All right, we're here with Solid JJ.
Ooh.
We're here with Solid JJ,
Hi.
aka Solid JJ, aka BadTakeDelete, aka Swagger Souls' weird cousin. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy?
Yo, what's going on, dude? No, I'm solid. I'm JJ.
Riveting.
All right, thanks for the wonderful introduction. Right. And can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Oh yeah, that's important. I do silly videos. I'm on this Three Stooges Wikipedia page if you dig really deep down, and that's it really.
Okay. And you're also a
Riveting.
podcaster, apparently. Gross.
Yeah. We started a podcast. Me and everyone's favorite person in the world, Def Bina.
Oh, yeah. He's
Actually, I have a question involving your podcast.
Okay.
How often do you hang out in dumpsters due to being on the Garbage Mice podcast? And are those dumpsters extra smelly?
Threw me. Oh fuck! I forgot that was yeah, the garbage mice. That was
That's not his podcast.
I know.
no. I was on there, I think, for a second. I have the tattoo on my arm, but that's the only, semblance I have of that.
Oh, I just have a tattoo about my experience there. It's very forgettable.
Oh yeah, shit. That's what that tattoo was.
Yeah, dementia's a bitch.
Hey, TJ.
Speaking of dementia,
Huh?
Yes?
Tresten, take us in.
We already took
okay.
him in.
Hey guys,
He already introduced
welcome
himself.
back to the first
Guys,
podcast.
Okay. Let's not. Okay.
This is the best podcast ever.
Hey. So
Wait, we're recording?
yeah, a couple
Okay,
things.
okay,
Couple
for-
things.
for-
Couple things.
for-
Couple
Oh,
couple
okay,
things.
shit,
Couple
okay,
things.
okay,
Couple
hold on.
things. Couple things.
We're
Couple things.
recording.
Ah!
Okay,
things.
okay.
Couple things.
On 3.
Couple things.
There we go.
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3.
All right. So
I clapped, I promise.
I had this idea. We were talking about a little bit in the pre-show about the concept of like someone drawing their waveform in Photoshop instead of actually recording in Audition. I thought that was interesting. The idea of maybe some like super savant guy who's like really insistent on exactly how he wants it laid out, and so he's like meticulously drawing the waveforms and then transcribing them into Audition later. I think I might try that.
You can make a movie. You can make a movie
Lars
with that.
is just a dumbass, and he
So-
said, "I'm gonna open Photoshop to record the podcast." That's where this topic came from.
So what
Oh
it-
yeah, because
And
I'm
he's just like,
oh,
"Oh, this is so entertaining, and oh my gosh, this is so like cool and methodical." No, he's fucking stupid.
I don't know.
You
I think
can't
that's
record
interesting.
with Photoshop.
So Lars,
Not
what
directly.
you're describing is this is Rain Man, except he becomes a podcaster.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Tresten, no, you're full of shit. Because here's the thing. Okay, and
No, actually, I'm not full of shit
you
because I
are.
took a shit
Let me-
before the podcast.
let me explain. Okay, here's the
No,
thing.
I shit before the episode.
No, Tresten, you animal.
Explain how
Okay,
you can record a podcast with Photoshop, please.
You can't. Okay, so Pokemon Yellow. All right, this is a huge thing. Okay, Pokemon Yellow.
I'm colorblind.
Pokemon Pikachu edition.
Okay.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay. You fucking idiot. Okay, so
There's actually
Okay,
two of
okay.
those. You're gonna have to be more specific.
fair enough. All right, so JJ, you've heard of Pokemon Yellow, I'm assuming, right? Because you're not ignorant to culture in general, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's the other tattoo I have.
I mean, have you seen half of the videos that he's made?
I've got a lot of tattoos. I'm realizing.
no, but so in Pokemon Yellow, this is actually like a huge problem because they wanted to have Pikachu's voice as his cry, but it
Mhm.
was kind of hard to do because this was back during the original Game Boy games. And so what they figured out though is that they could approximate the waveform by like just drawing it sort of manually using like the Game Boy sound chip. It was really cool. It's actually the history of like manually editing sound chips is very interesting. And I actually highly recommend people checking it out. So it is brilliant, Tresten.
You know
Not
what?
gonna lie, I zoned out and all I heard was chips. I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Maybe you should get something like dinner.
What that made me think of was like
Yeah, probably.
on Twitter, I saw like there was like a whole thing where people would mod Pokemon Yellow to replace Pikachu with like their random favorite Pokemon instead, and it's just the
Oh,
example
okay.
that was brought up was just like this this one Pokemon that like nobody really thinks about, and I forgot what it was.
Lefty.
Pokemon Vaporeon. Let's go. Ah!
What?
Um,
What are you talking about?
I know what you're talking about, though. I saw that. It was like a Pokemon Yellow mod where it's like, it's the same game, but it's just like they changed out the guy, Pikachu, for some random fucker that no one knows.
Yeah, it was just like
Yeah, the guy,
completely
the guy,
random.
Pikachu.
yeah, they changed out the guy, not the Pokemon.
Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
what-
Did
yeah,
they,
they got rid of
What-
Ash
your opinion
Ketchup.
doesn't matter.
It wasn't
They-
like it
did
wasn't
they
like
replace the voice?
it was yes, they did. It was Cramorant. They replaced
Oh.
Pikachu with Cramorant.
Yeah, I'm vaguely. I know what Cramorant is. Hold on. I'm
There's
not
three
typing.
guys listening to this clapping and kicking their feet.
Yeah, no, it's that. No, it's that one Pokemon that keeps swallowing Pikachu in Sword and Shield. You remember?
Ooh,
he's
Oh
like
kinda
shit,
like
it's
that.
a hooker.
he's like
I
a
get it.
bird.
Give me a name on that one.
Yeah, they just
Cramorant.
they just replaced Pikachu with a random bird that likes to swallow Pikachu in the game that because it's not even from Gen 2 or Gen 1.
Pokemon Vor.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Yeah, I'll post a picture in the chat. 1 second. All right.
Oh no! Please don't post for in the chat.
It's not Vor.
Yeah, that
It's a
Pokemon.
Pikachu getting eaten.
Ew! That's Vor.
No, he spits them out. It's his attack.
Because
Why was that hard
apparently,
to say?
like the modder, that's his favorite Pokemon, and he wanted to.
That's his
What do you
favorite
mean?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's his favorite spank bank material. Come
I
on.
promise you, if you Google that Pokemon's name and just scroll down for like 5 seconds, you'll find it. Like you'll
All right.
find DVR.
All right, what's the name of the Pokemon? Vor
Cramorant.
speedrun. Let's fucking go.
Cramorant.
How do you spell that?
Yo.
Rant.
All right.
am I looking
Cramorant
for?
Pokemon. Scrolling.
I'm looking for Vor, or am I looking for like
I was
R34?
talking and maybe talk about think about in another server where I think we were making a joke about like baby names, and someone said you should name your baby after a random character from Chowder, and someone put Gorgonzola, so I just looked up Gorgonzola from Chowder, and the Google image results don't look that up.
Oh, isn't
I
Wait.
found it.
Gorgonzola is a cheese?
The characters in Chowder are named after food.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, JJ.
You know, like Schnitzel, Chowder,
Yeah.
Gazpacho.
Didn't even have to open up Google for that one.
Yeah, whoever's editing this, can you add that to the video render, please? if you dare.
Very important.
Oh, they did it as sprite art.
Yeah.
You
Well,
flipped the tables on this one.
I'm not editing this episode.
But I put the
No, I think that's
Cramorant
me.
edition of Pokemon Yellow in the chat.
Thank you, TJ. By the way, are you guys excited for that?
No.
You guys looked it up yesterday with the Nintendo Direct, and they had Super Mario Brothers Wonder Bread. You guys watch the
What?
video for this?
Oh,
That got me so
Super-
giddy.
Yeah,
Super Mario Bros. Drugs. Like, that game looks so
it
good.
does look. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It looks really fun.
What was the favorite part of the trailer? Your favorite part of the trailer? Oh my god.
Those like little talking flowers that have like that really smooth, suave voice, but they also just like are condescending when you do stuff.
Yeah. What about you, JJ? What inspired you with the trailer?
Elephant Mario.
Oh, I think yeah, the elephant really, awoken something in me. But my favorite part of the whole thing is that the flower that's pretty much just like a fucking psychedelic trip or whatever, and
Yeah.
it so easily could have been a mushroom. It would have been so simple. Everyone at Dorkly would have been shooting up fireworks and like clapping their hands.
I think there's
It had to be a flower.
They did it on
I think there's
purpose.
a chance they're trying to avoid that because they're kind of trying to be family friendly, but
I think they're aware of the implications.
Mario should do heroin.
yeah, they could have just
I
made it,
really
like
hope they
T-rated.
have.
Like, I mean, it's okay if like Smash Brothers Melee was T-rated. It's okay to have like a T-rated Mario game.
You mean Smash Bros. Melee?
They made Final Fantasy 16 M-rated, so
Yeah, they
I
did.
I would love if Super Mario Wonder whatever comes out and it's just rated M, but like there's no
rated
visible reason for it.
rated M for
No one knows
Mario.
what it is. It's just like everyone's trying to crack the fucking code here. Like what? Why is this an adult? It's sexual themes, adult violence. What is?
No,
What happened to this
real.
game?
It's real simple.
There's like a very brief secret Easter egg where like Daisy and Peach take their tops off, but
Yeah.
it's like in a hidden level.
No, no,
And people are just searching vigorously for like hours and hours and hours, and they
Yeah.
can't figure this shit out.
It's
Put
real.
the Konami code in and it just pulls up a
It's real simple.
MP4 for a snuff.
The M stands for Mario. It's rated M for Mario.
Exactly. No, it would be funny if maybe somewhere deep in the data where people had a mind for it, they just had like roiling gay sex between Mario and Luigi, and just like it'd be something that were like people would be trying to crack it for years. I think that could be pretty interesting.
Oh, okay.
Can we get the guys
Yeah,
who
yeah.
did the Pokemon Cramorant
Yeah.
to throw that in there?
Yeah, Cramorant is a DLC character.
I really hope they have online co-op for this game because I want to play it with
No.
friends.
It's
far away.
Nintendo.
I know Nintendo.
We
The Mario
Oh, yeah.
Maker 2
Wait,
co-op
Tresten, we
online
could
is
just
like the
get-
worst thing.
Ryujin and we could just emulate it for the channel.
Lars, I don't speak other languages. I don't know what that word.
Doc,
The
you just
thing-
emulated Pikmin for like a week on your channel.
No, I didn't. I bought it legally right
And,
after the
and
Nintendo
then you
Direct.
emulated it. You're right. Okay.
I'm promoting the game.
Yeah, no, like I'm fucking pissed because Mr.
Oh.
Solid Snake J, Lars and I have been playing the Pikmin games in celebration of Pikmin 4. We just finished playing Pikmin 1
On the channel.
and then on the channel after emulating it. And yesterday Nintendo's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, Pikmin games on Switch. Fuck you."
Right now. You can go get them right now. Like, your
It
entire
is right
playthrough is
now.
just your entire playthrough is now invalid. Thanks.
Yep, just fuck you.
It was great that they did that, but they're also like
And
Yeah.
I sat down and I replayed Pikmin 1 like on the Switch
Yeah,
in
they
just
made
one
it-
sitting.
yeah, they made
It
it
was so
weird.
good.
No, but they made it weird
It
because
was
it's like
so good.
yeah, they made us like super ultra mega turbo hard charged where everything is much faster. So you can beat the game in like 2 hours. It's really weird.
I only beat the game in 2 hours because I knew what the hell I was doing.
Did you guys
Yeah.
get the DLC that they added?
Oh,
What DLC? What DLC?
Cramorant.
It's only for the second one. I guess it was something they released online when they had like the early Nintendo Online access,
Oh,
like when you had to get like the cord and everything, like the phone thing. But
Oh,
I didn't
wait,
realize
they,
it existed. It's you pull it up and it's I think it
Did they
unlocks
put-
Cramorant and he eats
Nice.
you and you get in his belly and it's all warm and sticky.
that's what I was
Actually,
saying.
you were-
Cramorant DLC.
you were onto something there, JJ, because in Japan only, there was an e-reader minigame bonus for the GameCube version of Pikmin 2 where you would insert cards and you get like little sprite-based mini games for Pikmin 2.
But did they
Only
feature
in Japan, and
Pikachu
I thought
more?
that. Hold on. And that's what
holding
I thought
on.
you were talking about.
Go ahead
And
and
you got me
continue,
really
Tresten.
excited. But no, there's no vor in it.
Oh, okay.
Fucker.
Not buying that. All right.
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah, fuck Pikmin.
No, you
Not a
gotta
day one
play.
purchase.
You gotta play Kirby instead.
You know, if you
Oh.
scan your social security card in that reader, your power turns off in the house. Like everything just immediately.
Wait, here's a question. Here's
let me try that
here's
real
a
quick.
question.
Okay.
Here's a question for the podcast.
See how that works?
Uh-oh. All right. Well, see you later,
Hold on,
Tresten.
I'm getting. It's something
So
that my
anyway,
fishing
Here's
Nintendo
my
card
question.
reader
Here's my
just told
question.
me
Here's my
something.
question. It's a real
scanned.
quick
Wait,
question.
What is it?
Real quick question. All right. So, do you think? Okay.
It
Okay.
worked.
So you guys know that. Okay. So Nikocado Avocado's boyfriend.
Orlin?
Do you think?
Oh,
Do you think when he? Do you think he's played the new Kirby game where you expand, and do you think he gets like a boner? He
Oh,
plays it?
when Kirby goes into mouthful mode in
no, it's in the lore that Orland is actually very upset about the whole weight stuff, and he's been
Oh,
doing
okay.
a lot better and losing weight. But I'm
Okay.
proud of him. I'm proud of him for doing better.
Wow, Nikki, great moves.
And they actually did have a lot of relationship problems because Orland was trying to lose weight and help Nikocado change, but for a long time Nick was just getting fatter and just amping up the character, and it was making his relationship suffer.
Okay, so I get it, but here's the thing. Okay, JJ, I think you can probably confirm this because you do a lot of reads of a lot of comic reads of popular media, and the one thing that I think people like most in fiction and nonfiction, more even than a villain, is a redemption arc, right?
Mm.
So Nikocado redemption arc seems like it's really overdue at this point. Like he could have done this years ago. People would have loved him, right?
Well, I think I get these kind of questions a lot about the Nikocado avocado lore.
Of course, yeah.
Of course, yeah. I keep tabs on it. I think he ate burger and fries,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it makes me happy. Makes
So
me smile.
solid, JJ. Since
Yeah.
you're a sexpert in the Nikocado avocado lore,
Of course.
can you do your greatest impression of Sir Nikocado avocado?
My best impression of Nikocado avocado. Every time I get on a podcast, all right, fine.
Every time.
Okay, so this is my impression of him eating a burger. All right.
Okay.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, that was so good.
That was really good.
Yum.
Holy shit.
Yummy.
You could just replace him on the channel at that point.
You could deep fake this voice
Stop.
over on me.
I can only handle so much, JJ.
And he- so we have a couple of fans who are actually like probably tuning into this when it gets released and like probably want to know a little bit about like the JJ channel. By the way, could you like talk about it just like slightly?
Sure. Very elusive, very mysterious. People have been hung that know this kind of information, so keep it on the DL. I don't know what to start. What?
Well,
we
how
just
did,
go through like the beginning.
You're a
How
big
about just like
solid snake fan.
no, just like shut the
Because
fuck up,
doing his
Tresten.
impression of Nikocado avocado sleeping here.
Okay.
No,
Whoa,
just like
continue,
JJ is a
continue.
sleepy little boy.
no, just like
confirmed.
the obvious like how did you get into this line of work and why and what's going on with it?
I don't know why. No one knows why, but okay. So, a couple of years ago, I'm playing TF2 with some pals, and I thought it'd be funny to like follow people around doing like the movie narrator voice, so like the in a world, like that.
Whoa,
and-
oh my gosh, holy shit.
Like Michael Cera on the latest not Breaking Bad. Jesus.
Michael Cera's in
Michael
Breaking
Cera.
Bad.
Everything you said was wrong.
No, he's on
There
Black
it is.
Mirror. He's
There's
on,
the Breaking Bad.
No, I've been watching the new Black Mirror. He's on episode 1. Never mind.
Michael Cera's on Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Wait, Breaking
Aaron-
Bad's in Black
Aaron
Mirror?
Paul's also in Black Mirror too.
He is.
What am
yeah.
I doing here? Should be watching it.
You should. Yeah, the new season came out last week.
Can we call this? We call here?
Actually, I watched one of the new episodes of Black Mirror. It was so fucking stupid. Like, very minor spoilers, but like, this girl.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Silenced
All right.
by big Netflix.
Okay. Thank you, Tresten.
Never
but-
mind. It just okay.
Big
it was more
Mirror
of like a
strikes
horror
again.
movie.
All right. Thank you, Tresten. That's enough. All right. No spoilers, bud.
Yeah, it says the guy
So,
that doesn't like
I wa-
spoilers.
So,
I I decided not to spoil it. I was just gonna say it didn't fit the show whatsoever.
Well, the first episode definitely fit the show. It was like hyper Black Mirror for sure. And I'm not going to spoil it either. It's just like a good episode. Go watch it, guys.
No.
It's the one
Now-
with the chick with the hair and Salma Hayek.
No, I was talking about the paparazzi one.
No, not that one. That's not the first episode, you clown.
Tresten
That's the
No,
It's
I was saying that
having-
was the one I was complaining about.
having a stroke
Okay.
is Lars' shtick, not yours.
yeah. Just
Your shtick is that you have memory problems. I was trying to give context to JJ earlier about that.
so JJ.
Wait, what the fuck?
Here's a semi-serious question. What do you think it
Okay.
is about your channel that causes people to gravitate towards it? And I'll preface it just by mentioning that this is a channel I'd clicked on and I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I would like this, but I was very easily, like immediately taken in. So, but what do you think the quality is to what you're doing that's getting you some attention?
I don't know. I guess I try to channel like the abridged style.
Mm.
Like I grew up on that. I love that stuff a lot, and I'm very lucky I got to work with some of those people now. But I'm able to churn them out with different characters, different genres, or whatever on a weekly basis. So it's very easy to find whatever you're interested in. And I don't know. They're very short, so you watch one, you're going to watch 2 or 3. And then, I don't know, I guess just continuous videos will do it for you.
This guy kind of sounds like the swagger guy.
Oh no.
I already made that
I hate
joke.
you. You know what? The funny thing is that the Swagger Soul's voice was more or less, if I just exaggerate how I normally talk and deepen it a tiny bit, that's Swagger Soul. So like my voice for Fred from Scooby-Doo sounds like Swagger Souls, or Superman sounds like Swagger Souls. It's every fucking voice I do.
But yeah, I mean,
So
it's,
what you're saying is you are swagger soul.
well, no, it's
it might be.
it's like
Oh,
I don't know.
holy shit!
It's kind of, it stands to reason that how many fucking 7 billion people, obviously a couple people would have a similar sounding voice. 'Cause-
Yeah, I've had some guys that sound exactly like me, and it's scary. And we fight with knives, like at that one scene in Squid Games.
yeah, exactly. Whatever happened to that show? Are they doing like a sequel? Like
Yes.
Squid Games
They're
2?
doing like a real version of it right now.
Oh, like a real with like guns, death.
No, well, probably somewhere on some unmarked island right now as we're speaking.
Oh.
But like they're also doing like a reality TV version of it. It's like a game show.
Oh, yeah, that Mr. Beast video. You're right.
I love murder.
And clipped. See you in jail, buddy.
Yeah, the whole
Wait.
I created Squid Game
Wait a second. I knew
as like a cautionary tale, so please don't try to remake it in real life. And everybody's like, ooh, let's
Yeah.
make Squid Game in real life.
It's also weird that, not to get into like Mr. Beast in general, but that video he put out about Squid Games got like 70 billion views or something. Like, what the fuck? There's not even that many
Yeah,
people on the planet. How do you
Somewhere in that territory of
How the
70 billion people.
how do you get so many
All
views
right.
on one video? Ow.
I'm gonna fact check that real quick.
It's more than like Gangnam Style. How?
Mr. Breast Squid Game.
You should just do a
Oh, yeah, you
Gangnam
got-
Style parody.
Yeah, just look
Yeah,
up
I'd like-
look up Mr. Breast and see what pops up.
It only got like 450 million views, you fucking liar.
Yeah, that was an exaggeration for comic effect. You're right, Tresten. You got me.
You have to round up, dumbass.
No, you would be rounding down in that situation because it doesn't equivalent to 5 and over.
Unlikely.
Equivalent?
Unlikely.
I don't know how to speak.
Clearly. Go ahead, JJ.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, babe.
Oh, JJ,
What?
you were talking.
Why was it? Maybe my dementia joke has a few more layers than I realized.
No,
Wait, what?
no, Tresten's the one with dementia. He has injuries.
Fuck you. No, I don't. I try so hard to remember. No. Like, genuinely, it's making my therapy sessions complicated because my therapist is like, so, do you remember what we went over last week? What the
No.
fuck? This isn't the first session?
Tristan,
Yeah.
wake up. You're in a coma. You're in the hospital
Yeah.
right now.
Why did you say you're in a coma? Why did you say it like that?
Oh, I did.
That's because it's
Oh,
TJ's
I-
dirty little kink. It's just like someone sleeping in a hospital bed, just covered in piss.
Tresten,
Yeah.
it's been
It was just me.
it's been 30 years. We've moved on without you. Wake up.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, if one of
Yeah.
you
To
guys
him in the fucking
dies,
picture from The Shining as it zooms out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of The Shining, TJ was mentioning something
What?
in terms of JJ and his willingness to tackle old media. And TJ, you should talk to him about that. 'Cause
Okay.
that was
Well, I was gonna ask, like, how do you
Jesus.
decide? Because I know that you pull a lot from. I mean, not always, but a lot of older media. And I was just kind of wondering, like, how you decide what to tackle in your videos, like what piece of media you decide to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It depends on what you mean by old media. Do you mean like you mean like the Hanna-Barbera stuff, or are you talking like black and white stuff?
Just anything that I'd say is probably more than 20 years old.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. In that case, I don't know. It's just stuff that I grew up on. With the Three Stooges,
Lars called
particularly.
it.
Okay.
what did I
He
call?
said earlier that this is just solid. JJ picks that stuff because he grew up on it.
Yeah, that seems like the obvious.
Okay.
Yeah, Lars is a big smarty man.
Are you done
Big-
interrupting,
I just-
Justin?
No, I just put two and two together. Oh, you guys
He's just-
continue.
Yeah, please
Yes, yes, sorry.
continue,
Solid
JJ.
snake. Go ahead. Okay.
Not very enlightened answer, I guess, like you're
Yeah.
saying. But
Yeah.
it's just like I grew up on like Boomerang and old VHS tapes and shit. Like Scooby Doo, I watched like the same 3 episodes on a VHS like for 3 years. So I just had monkey brain. And
What
Like-
episodes?
fuck me if I could tell you the names of them. I was on a Scooby Doo podcast. A lot of podcasts I'm on.
Is that an
was on a-
invitation?
Maybe. I was on a Scooby Doo podcast and we were watching an episode and I mentioned like my little baby memories of an episode and I just mentioned like 2 details and they named the exact one and I had like a fucking heart attack.
You think I could name the episode based on the details?
No. It was like the Headless Horseman in a greenhouse.
Oh.
I actually made a video with the characters from that because one of them is just straight up a guy with an axe,
Nice.
like a sack over his head and a flannel shirt.
I want to pull something out here, and I mean this with absolutely no offense to anyone involved, but
Please
the
put your
sentence-
cock away.
the
Because I
sentence
slur.
I was on a Scooby Doo podcast recently is a very funny sentence. Like if you
That's just
Yeah.
What's your
That's-
Scooby Doo?
I mean,
these are the opportunities I get, dude. I live the life.
we've had guests in the past. I remember one said like, "Oh, I was on a Garfield podcast," so it's like,
course.
it's not that weird. But I was gonna ask,
John
do you think-
Lazonga.
do you think I could guess the Scooby Doo episode you were talking about just by you giving little details about it?
Maybe it's not like iconic. It's just like they go to a fucking mansion and there's a headless horseman.
Oh,
well, that
And
doesn't
okay.
narrow
Like-
it down.
That's like
They
all
chase
of
them-
the episodes.
a lot of the scenes are like in a greenhouse. And there's like a big flower that like eats them for a second, vores them.
I've seen
Looks
it.
back. It looks back.
I've seen that one, but I just don't
And then,
remember
like,
the name of the episode.
There's a second horseman at the end. And he's called the the phony phantom.
I've
It's
seen
just
that.
a dude.
I've seen that.
It's just a
seen
dude
it.
with that.
Well,
He's
yeah, I
just
used
a
to watch
dude with a
Scooby as
sack
a
over his
kid.
head and an axe.
Yeah,
I think I've seen all of the original series. I think
yeah.
because I
And it
had
ends
them
with,
on
like-
I had on VHS.
It ends
Bless
with
you.
him being like, and I would have gotten away with it if you met on kids and that or what was
You're
it?
reading my mind. You're fucking with me. How'd you know that?
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my gosh.
Do you
If we're
remember?
talking about like Scooby-Doo, my favorite Scooby-Doo thing was the Loch Ness Monster episode.
That's not his name.
All right, sorry. I'll start
No,
over.
that's like Scatman John's version, like Scooby we do.
my favorite Scrappy-Doo thing was like the Loch Ness Monster TV special where they were just trying to stop this insane man in this biomechanical Nessie suit thing.
Is this
Fuck.
from the Scrappy Doo era?
No, TJ. This is Scooby-Doo.
AKA this era of the podcast.
Ooh.
Well, who's Scrappy then?
Who do you
I
think?
know what episode you're talking about. And it's like that weird ass little mansion off to like the side of the
Yeah, there's
water.
a mansion and there's like the Loch
Yeah.
Ness Monster and they're like fighting it underwater.
I feel like if there's an episode of Scooby Doo without a haunted mansion, I would be concerned.
There
No.
is a few. There are
You-
episodes without haunted mansions. Like, do you remember
It shouldn't be.
the spooky space kook.
Oh, that reminds me, JJ. When you were younger, did you watch like Scooby Doo and Scrappy 2?
And Scrappy too. It might have been on a couple times. I remember seeing a couple of fucking Scrappy Doo episodes and like really getting angry. My face turned red.
I remember Scooby Doo and the 13 Ghosts.
Yes.
Because like in the Scrappy Doo era, Shaggy wore a red shirt instead of a green shirt.
Yeah,
statement.
And then they brought it back in that Scooby-Doo special where they like got sucked inside of a video game, and Shaggy had the red shirt.
That's Cyberspace Chase.
Cyber Chase. Yeah, that one was so good.
Isn't Shaggy like a metaphor for Christmas anyway? So it's like appropriate that he would switch between like.
Well,
where did that come from in your brain?
Red and green. No, I thought this was a thing.
Oh.
I thought this was a thing. Okay, never mind.
I thought you were gonna make like a dick joke because like Shaggy and like he's red and he's like vigorously jerking off.
Red and green are the colors of Christmas, Tresten.
I know after the Scrappy Doo era, they kind of took a break from doing Scooby Doo, but then when they started doing those direct to VHS Scooby Doo movies in the late '90s, those were actually all very good. You know, like The Witch's Ghost and.
People really didn't like Scrappy.
Dude,
yeah.
What was the one with like those creepy like cat ladies that like were doing voodoo and shit?
Zombie Island.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I was just like, oh my gosh, some kid from school's like gonna grab a piece of my fucking dick and like voodoo kill me.
Well, in that era, they were like, what if the monsters were real and not a guy in a mask?
What's that episode where where one of them is like, dorky chicks like you turn me on too? Which one is that?
That was from the movie.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the movie where like Scrappy like got roided up and then he like deflated like a fart balloon and they threw him out the window.
Nice. That's a weird idea.
Him like Julius Caesar, like in a circle.
That movie was supposed to be a lot more adult because James Gunn wrote the original script treatment. And when they started filming the more adult version and they showed it to test audiences, and they decided to change the demographic to cater to kids more because it was like pissing parents off.
Oh, okay.
I saw a whole thread about it on Twitter about some of the scenes they cut out.
How are we doing for? Yeah, we're doing fine. Okay. All right. So, a couple questions.
Podcast.
All right. Couple questions for you guys.
Yeah.
This is one that TJ made me promise yesterday when we were doing a voice chat to save this for the podcast.
What is it?
Oh, jeez.
Okay. You done?
Sorry, like my stomach's been really hurting today.
Oh,
my tummy hurts.
All right, this is a question for all three of you.
Sorry.
A question for all. So anyone can answer. The open floor. Okay,
go ahead, Dad.
Can you milk a bat?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this. Okay.
Do they have tits?
They have a dick.
If they're mammals,
are they mammals? Are they birds?
What the fuck? No, they're mammals.
What the fuck? Lars, birds aren't real, and bats don't have fucking feathers!
God, I wish I was recording that video. I was trying so hard not to laugh. That was the dumbest thing I've said in years.
You said bats have feathers?
No,
like, are bats mammals or birds?
Well, we figured out who the fucking moron is today.
Everyone pointed him and laughed.
He's like, bats are birds, and I'm gonna record in Photoshop podcast.
Wait, are bats birds or mammals though? For real? They're mammals, right?
I found a Medium article where somebody was rating the milk from different mammals.
Oh God, why is that gross? It shouldn't technically be gross, but it is.
Cockroach milk.
Would you drink the milk of a fox?
Well,
I don't even like milk, so probably not.
Are foxes mammals?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. He's bipedal, 2 legs, standing up straight. Behold, a man.
How about platypus?
Platypussy?
Platypus, because I heard they sweat milk. They don't have like.
Ew.
No,
yeah, they're weird.
Ew.
They lay eggs, right? They're weird.
Ew.
Would you drink like weird milk? An animal.
If someone came up to me with like a fucking jar on it and like tape on it was written in Sharpie, weird milk, I'd probably give it a sip. I'll be real.
JJ, would you drink my milk?
Okay, Well, now that you're making it your milk, that narrows it down to like the options of what it could be.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to give you a pass on that one.
Well,
just
yeah,
for my
I think
safety.
If it
I think
said
society should give you a pass, Tresten. Take
if it
away
said
from
bat
your
milk, I would assume that it was like a brand of
Understandable.
milk that Batman has, and he just has like bat milk for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why Batman had nipples in the George Clooney era.
because you can milk them. Okay.
Yeah.
They cut the Robin breastfeeding scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how Robin got big and strong. He's like, I'm gonna train you, my little boy.
There was a crazy callback in the Flash movie when they put that like the 5-minute unedited scene in it.
Yeah,
Spoilers!
all the callbacks to the old DC movies.
Oh wait, have y'all seen The Flash yet?
No.
No, but
No.
I've seen all the spoilers. Can I say one thing
I've
that's
seen-
not necessarily a spoiler?
I've seen
but-
the
Yeah,
gif
go ahead.
I've seen that one gif.
TJ, shut up. Go ahead, JJ.
All right, so there's one character that I mean, at this point, everyone knows like they just have a lot of CGI, fucking people that are dead or not around that have been part of DC in the past, and one of them was the Superman from like the 30s and 40s,
Oh.
like the original first one TV, and what's fucking terrible about that is that guy killed himself because he was typecast as Superman and he thought his acting career was over. So it's
Yeah.
almost 100 years later, and they generate an image of him and throw him in, just pissing on his grave.
Oh yeah,
for
by
Ezra
the
Miller
way,
to make a couple
bitch, you're
bucks.
still Superman.
His family's like, fuck it, sure.
I also just
I
see
was
people just post gifs of the part where like the Flash like just picks up a baby and puts it in a microwave.
Yeah, I
That
was
in
gonna
reverse is so fucking funny.
mention that I saw The Flash yesterday. Holy shit. The CGI is so distracting. People are like, no, it's just bad in the last couple minutes. Fuck no. It's bad through the whole movie, and it's so distracting. They CGI'd like Henry Cavill, and he looks like a fucking wax melt from the Dollar Tree.
Wait.
Well, they're trying to keep it lore accurate from the Justice League movie when he had his little mustache thing going on.
Yeah.
I
spread
see
to the
that
rest of
they've
them.
tried to incorporate basically every live action DC movie of the past.
I need to
thought I
catch up
heard
on the
this.
DC
Endgame.
universe now.
Yeah.
I thought I heard this on a podcast where
Oh
apparently
shit! Sorry.
that like the director came out and said like that was a stylistic choice to make the CGI suck. What was
Yeah,
that?
he said that because the Flash runs so fast, they made the CGI look bad. Bitch, most of the time he wasn't running and it looked bad.
I wish I could make that my excuse for like shitty decisions in life. It was like, oh, it's just a stylistic choice. You just don't get it.
Yeah,
But
guys,
that's
it was just a
great-
stylistic
on-
choice. I didn't mean to murder 3 people. It was
Yeah.
just for style.
Artistic integrity, man. You just gotta.
On Twitter,
wait.
I saw somebody post a video of like a GTA 5 mod where you play as the Flash, and people are like, "Why does it just unironically look like the movie? Like
Nice.
it literally just looks
That's where
like
they got-
that."
That's where they got the footage.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
It's a GTA 5 mod.
I also saw
would love-
someone.
I
Sorry.
would love if they did where if during the Flash movie for one scene when he's running, it cuts to him. He's like, "All right, let's go," and then like you see like a screen recording of a YouTube video with like the fucking like the red thing over the time on like
Yeah.
the iPhone in the corner. He presses play.
There's
Just-
registered hypercam it too in the corner.
Yeah,
I can actually
Unregistered
see that being
hypercam.
like a really ill-advised version, like a Black Mirror episode of some sort. I could see like Charlie Brooker trying that at one point and kind of failing. I could see that. That makes sense. By the way, I have a couple more things that I think we should get to,
Okay.
and I've been taking Tresten to task a lot this episode.
Huh?
And TJ, I think it's your turn.
What?
Okay.
And this is something that Tresten told me to hang on to for the podcast as well.
No.
What is
it?
No. Hold on. I'm scared. No.
What
Don't-
is it?
Don't you
DJ, under your seat is a bomb.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This is a
take
fucked
us
up.
out,
but
TJ.
This is a fucked up episode of Oprah.
Either take us out or we take you out, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, TJ, I'm gonna take you out. Mm.
Wait, are
Anyway,
we're still continuing the podcast,
actually, that's
right?
relevant. What you've just said, because
No, fuck you. No.
no, hold on, no, because TJ just very matter of factly when we were chatting the other day, he was like, "Yeah, and I mean, nobody is as handsome as Hugh Jackman, right? But I mean, remember this? Remember we
Yes.
found out that TJ has like a huge crush on Hugh
No,
Jackman?
I I just said that he was objectively a handsome person.
No, he was like Hugh Jackman. It's just like nobody is as handsome as Hugh Jackman. I'm like, damn, TJ.
That's exactly how you said it. Yeah.
You were like blushing and you were
You
like
implied that he was like the
gushing.
handsomest person on, which isn't like it's not bad. I just thought it was funny.
You like popped a stiffy. Like totally get it, bro.
I couldn't see because he wasn't on camera.
He's my neighbor. I could see the stiffy from my house.
Ooh, okay.
Didn't you make a mod of Pokemon Yellow but with Hugh Jackman instead?
Oh, there you go.
You check, and it has him saying his name, but it's like really bit crushed.
Yeah. Oh,
Hugh Jackman.
I'm Hugh Jackman. It's like this cry.
The super detailed pixelated picture of him on the title screen.
It's like a picture of him from like one of the X-Men movies as Wolverine. It's just like really bit crushed.
Yeah.
It's a picture of him asleep that like no one has ever seen before. It's like not anywhere else online.
TJ, how did you get this picture?
And then TJ's just like, listen,
Nobody's as
jack on that
handsome
man.
as Hugh Jackman.
I don't know.
Hugh Jackman's fucking attack noises is him screaming to get out of the house, but like clearly
Yeah.
it's like farther away from the microphone. Like whoever's recording it is running away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
isn't
I don't know,
Hugh Jackman like?
What?
Isn't he like 5'4"?
What do you mean by that?
That's Wolverine.
Yeah, when he runs, it's like that cartoon sound effect. Like
No, he's
Wait.
like, isn't he taller than like what Wolverine was
He's not Big
originally
Shaq.
intended to be, though?
Oh, you
Is,
didn't
like,
Hugh Jackman make Wolverine bigger or something?
yeah,
Yeah.
Wolverine's supposed to be like 1 foot tall, but he was like about 3
Yeah,
or 4.
Because I just
Yeah.
told you,
It's like the virgin OG Wolverine versus like the Chad Hugh Jackman version.
yes, I was trying to say
not
like
joking.
the difference between how Hugh Jackman affected the Logan character versus like what Wolverine was like in like comic accurate Wolverine. Like I mentioned that Stan Lee originally wanted Danny DeVito to play Wolverine in a movie.
Be a great idea. Well, he gets to play
Ew.
the Warthog in It's Always Sunny, so it's like equivalent.
And I was
Like,
just
you got
trying
a
to
second
say
chance.
that like like if you compare Danny DeVito to Hugh Jackman, like objectively Hugh Jackman is like a handsome person. So that like Wolverine changed to be more like Hugh Jackman.
TJ, do you jerk off to Hugh Jackman?
Okay, another example of this would be like how they
You didn't
how,
say no.
I don't. Keep throwing me off. I brought up the example of Nick Fury too, where he kind of became more like Samuel L. Jackson.
Actually, I was watching an interview with Samuel L. Jackson yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
he went into a comic book shop and he saw a comic with Nick Fury on it that just looked just like him. And he called his agent and he was like, hey, I didn't give them permission to use my likeness. They just used it anyway. So then they got in touch with Marvel and they're like, yeah, we did that kind of hoping you would be interested in signing like a 9-picture deal with us. And
Yeah,
then it's history.
they made Nick Fury look like Samuel L. Jackson because they wanted Samuel L. Jackson to play him. And it worked. But it's like, I've seen people talk about this before where like an actor plays like a superhero role, and a lot of the media about the hero, they kind of make him more like the live action actor. Like with Iron Man, like they kind of made him more like Robert Downey Jr., if that makes any sense.
No.
Like in the cartoons that they made, they kind of made him like Robert Downey Jr., where like, they even like, casted a voice actor that was, doing sort of an impression of him. If that I don't know.
No.
This is not going anywhere. I feel really awkward trying to explain this.
Just stonewalling you.
It's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Iron Man, okay.
I don't know.
I think you do know. You like Hugh Jackman, don't you?
You like Hugh Jackman, don't you, Squidward?
Fucking you asshole.
You like Hugh Jackman, don't you, Squidward?
I was just trying to say, like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm dropping it.
That's what Squidward sounds moaning, dude.
You know what? Okay, you know what?
This is
That does tie
this
into
is
it.
my audition for the next Solid JJ video.
Are you done?
Yeah.
This does tie into a topic I did want to bring up, though. If we're talking about SpongeBob.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so have any of you seen recently all of that music that there's like this channel called Cash Crabs where there's a guy that's been releasing rap music, but sort of like he's doing it as if Mr. Krabs started a music label, and like Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob and Squidward are like all like they're rappers now, and it's really weird. But like for some reason it's like it's unironically good because they're getting like legitimate producers to make the beats for them, and it's like produced really well. And it's really weird, like hearing Mr. Krabs rap about bragging about his wealth and dissing Plankton. And like I'll post an example of what I'm talking about. But what can you do something while I'm getting the links?
Yeah.
Because I see a dead body.
We're just letting you.
You're making me feel really awkward for some reason.
Hold on.
We all got so quiet.
Well, I was just letting you do your thing, TJ. But I mean, by the way,
I still have
the same.
by the way.
Yeah, you guys have the same last name. That's weird. That's strange.
What do you mean?
JJ? What's that all about?
Oh, that's not a last name. Like
right,
this music is like unironically good.
Ooh,
Okay.
Cash Crabs. Okay.
You guys want to? I think we should toss some more questions towards JJ. By the way, give him a bit more of a chance to talk.
I have a couple questions for Mr. JJ-san.
Go ahead.
What's up, homie?
Okay. Mr. JJ, I know this is a basic question, but after seeing a decent amount of your videos, like, what are your favorite characters you've done like a skit on?
Whoa. Okay. I think the most fun I have with any of the characters is unfortunately the Stooges, and I say unfortunately because those do fucking like dog water. No one likes it for some reason, which is
Yeah, it's
fine,
always
but
the videos that people are most passionate about or they enjoy the most that do the worst.
Actually, those are some of my favorite ones you've done.
oh, that's good though. I
I
appreciate
like
that.
Stooges
I mean,
ones.
It's just they're so like niche. It's great. It's like it's niche and fun.
yeah, the fun part is like because there's so much shit they've done that there's no real point in trying to like parody them the same way as I do the superheroes, where it's like a deconstruction. It's more so just me taking the Stooges and doing like a Vanderbilt. What's the Vaudeville? Vaudeville was the right word for the Vanderbilt. You know what I mean?
Vaudeville.
Just like on stage.
Vaudeville.
Yeah, vaudeville, whatever it is. Like the Abbott and Costello, like shit like that. I do that with the Stooges, just write original,
Yes.
whatever. And it's just like a brain game. It's fun.
Hey Mo, I'm gonna fucking step on your balls.
It sounds like Peter Griffin.
It's my time that I fought that giant chicken.
Whoa! I don't remember that episode.
It's Three Stooges Family Guy crossover.
I do have another question for you, Mr. JJ, if you're up for it.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Okay. Okay, sorry, I'll get serious. How do you feel with the recent events involving Chris Chan since you voice acted in a video about his life?
I have a connection with that man. So the story of that, by the way, I was on the Gamer from Mars thing. This is before I was even necessarily a bigger guy. This is like just as I started getting some attention. And initially, I don't know if I could talk about it. Oni Plays is supposed to be in it. He didn't do it. He didn't show up for that. And so I ended up doing it. And I had to train to do that for like a week. And I had to do like different like video clips for maybe like a month or so. And it got so bad to the point where I would break into the voice by accident without even realizing. Like I would just be talking to someone and I'd just be like,
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
and they'd be like, what? And I'm like, oh God. Oh,
Whoa, you're method acting. You got way too absorbed into the role.
Wait,
Eric
quick.
Stoltz
Hide his mother.
this show.
Hide his mother. JJ, is your mom safe?
No.
Is she
Oh,
okay?
Yes. Wait.
You went to Rutgersville, Virginia. You put
I feel like
on the striped polo.
The fucking Punisher from that one scene.
What do you mean by that, JJ?
Well, I know. Yeah,
Can you
okay.
imagine if they made a movie based on Chris Chan's life and they like cast like Christian Bale and he went over the top method acting for it?
Yeah, and he fucked his mom.
I'm working. But
It's like
actually,
it's like Patrick
fact.
Bateman, Chris Chan.
That's nice. Let's see the universal convergence. But fun fact I will say is if you go on Chris Chan's Twitter, you go to their likes and you scroll down just a second, right before the day before they went to prison.
The day before 9/11.
They liked one of my posts.
Ooh, you should frame that and put it on your wall.
It's a Popeyes video. I don't know whether to like it or not. It's like knowing like Hitler was thinking about you before he popped it. You know. It's like, oh,
What if Chris is still watching
I mean,
your videos?
Leave a comment. Leave like a smiley face with like a winky smiley face. I'll
Chris,
know.
if you're watching this, leave a comment.
Yeah, you're welcome to come onto the podcast and defend it.
Yep, please do, Chris. I've been really wanting to like ask for some updates on the Sonichu lore. Please. Where's my pre-order?
Oh man, I'm just thinking of
Good on it.
American Psycho with Chris Chan and like the part where it's like, let's see that imposter's Sonichu medallion. Where it's like Liquid Chris.
Let's see his DDR.
All right, guys, I'm back. Okay.
Hold on. Distract the. Okay.
Distract
so
you?
here we go.
What?
Mr. JJ.
Yeah.
I have a little copy pasta. Could you grace and bless us with Chris Chan saying it?
I'll try. I'm so out of practice, but let me.
Yeah, I put it in the.
was...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Me. Okay.
Yo, fellas NFP, you really think you can get away with theft when you're telling what you saw directly to my face? Our lawyers will be making a lazy job of this case. Prepare to say goodbye to your Lucian. Let's just wait and start preparing for the streets. I will ruin you.
That was so good.
Thank you. I don't know whether to be happy or not.
Are we doing the obligatory someone does voice work, so we're having them do a real quick thing?
I also had AI generate like a Green Goblin monologue for JJ.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Well, here, let me do this one first, because this is one we've been talking about for a while.
Green Goblin these nuts.
TJ, shut up. Let Lars cook.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
And I know there's fairly obvious, but could you do like kind of like a Swagger-esque read of this one? I'm gonna put it in the chat.
You want me to just do straight? I'll just do straight up Swagger souls.
Okay.
No.
All right.
This is what I'm doing today. Step 1. Take 2 of the seashells and place them between your finger to use like chopstick. Step 2. Using the 2 seashells, gently pull out feces to remove them from your posterior until bowels have been completely emptied. Step 3. Using the 3rd seashell, scrape away any fecal remnants from the posterior. Step 4. Dispose of all those 3 seashells in the toilet and flush. We pimp shitting.
Awesome.
I was gonna mention that the Green Goblin monologue is a little more not awful.
Well, the bar has been set, dude. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, let's already been set at seashell shits.
All right, well, might as well keep this monologue train going. Here you go, JJ.
You want me to do a Spider-Man movie Goblin or the one I do for the videos?
Willem Dafoe, if you can.
I can't do a good one, but I'll try.
New York, a city so grand, so full of life, but soon it shall crumble beneath my wicked reign. Amidst the destruction, instant pleasure consumes me, for I delight in the simple pleasures. Yes, even I lay waste to this great city. My taste buds crave the delectable embrace of spaghetti. The irony is not lost on me, Spider-Man, as I savor each twirl of pasta, relishing the chaos that surrounds me. Right, Green Goblin, am a creature of both darkness and appetite. New York shall be my canvas of destruction, and spaghetti will always be my guilty pleasure.
Mr. Green Goblin.
That's actually really good. Good job.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Do
All right,
you need me to get you a cup of water, honey?
Spider-Man, do you have any honey?
I got water.
Okay.
And speaking of honey,
yeah.
No, we're not sponsored.
No, fuck off.
That was good.
Now, solid JJ, here's the entirety of the Bible.
Okay,
The
all
King
right.
James Bible.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're
Yeah.
gonna read the Bible today. Let's do
guys-
this shit.
Have you guys ever read the Bible? It's really weird, by the way.
It's just one scene.
Yeah,
with
there's
the-
like words and shit. Like it's so weird that there's
they're
words in
arranged
the
very
Bible.
strangely sometimes. They're like a donkey talks.
They crucify a guy.
Yeah, that actually does
Like
happen.
they predicted that channel
Shrek.
that you hate,
Oh, don't.
Preston. Yeah. Why do you hate
What?
Donkey, Preston?
Yeah.
I don't hate Donkey. Hold on. Entertain the audience. Okay. JJ, I got your favorite Bible verse here for you.
No, are we actually doing a Bible verse?
Why am I
reading? I was just
okay,
joking.
what am I reading this as? Who am I? Give me. All right, never mind.
Okay, channel your inner self and just feel it. Just do who you
Actually,
want to.
you know what? Nope, that's gonna potentially get him canceled. I'm not gonna have him read
What
that.
did you put in there?
It was like a sussy part of the Bible.
Nope.
No.
That's a that was a complete sentence there, Tresten. Nope.
Some Old
Private,
Testament,
yeah.
Old Testament shit.
Jesus.
We can get a private call. You can like put it on mute. We'll do it later.
Yeah, I
we'll
was
do it. We'll
wait-
do
I
it for
was
Patreon. We'll do
waiting.
it. Tresten will do it for the patrons later.
Well, it's time to cancel God.
All right.
Okay, but
By the way,
okay,
guys. By the way,
what?
guys.
what?
We've been going for about an hour. Do you guys want to keep going, or what do you want to do?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
So
JJ, do you got time?
so JJ,
JJ, do you
Your
have
na-
time for more though? By the way, just checking.
Yeah, dude, I'm good. Funny enough, actually, after this, I go on to another podcast immediately.
Oh.
after.
Oh, nice.
so JJ.
Yeah.
Your name.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So solid JJ. So the solid comes from Solid Snake, right?
Which a lot of people don't understand anymore because I haven't done
Okay.
that in a while.
Yeah, and then the JJ part that comes from JJ the jet plane, right?
Want to say yeah?
Yeah.
Want to say yes? Sure.
Yeah, JJ
Let
the
that be the
jet
Lord.
plane.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe-
okay, well, you heard
maybe-
it here first.
Yeah, maybe you should do a JJ the jet plane video.
That would
What's that?
kill. I'd be number one on trending, dude.
Yeah. Wasn't that like a weird like Scrappy Doo spin-off of Thomas the Tank Engine or something?
No, they're not related, but it's sort of in the same vein. I don't know who
Like
made
the Weedy
JJ
Hut
the
Junior
jet
version.
plane,
Yeah.
but it
Nobody
was like
does.
it was like a CG animated cartoon where a bunch of airplanes have weird human faces.
Which is the one that
really an internet-
I hate that show. I
Yeah,
fucking hate
it's
it.
really creepy.
There's so much porn of it.
There's porn.
What?
There's
Yeah,
so
wait,
much porn of
hold on.
JJ the jet plane.
You don't
Aren't
find
they
that
like
by accident.
kids?
You don't find that by accident. I don't know.
Yes,
By the
you
way,
do.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mention this here. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening to this episode, you should probably skip the next 5 minutes. But yeah, there's a whole genre of like airplane personification out
Yeah.
there. It's real and prego airplane personification porn out there.
What does pasta sauce have to do with porn, Lars?
No, I mean I knew that existed.
Pregnant.
But JJ the jet
Oh,
plane.
okay, sorry.
JJ the jet plane threw me off. It's like
Yeah.
they're
I'm
playing
just
some
hungry,
weird
man.
Human-
faces.
Yeah, they have human heads. So it's
Yeah.
do they have human butts?
Yes.
How do they procreate?
It depends on the artist.
Okay. Like how does
I-
JJ's wife receive the
It depends on the Sonic furry artist whether or not they give Knuckles 4 cocks.
okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. We were talking about that. Wait, were you
You're
there in that conversation? No, I don't think you were.
No, that yeah.
Colonel, Hugh Jackman is just so hot.
To give you context, the whole Batman
Nobody
thing
else is as hot as Hugh Jackman.
that Lars brought up, we were talking about different games that were coming out, and we ended up talking about Sonic, and then Lars was just fixated on Rouge the Bat's boobs. So
Well, yeah, tits.
I
Oh,
was
how I
like,
wish
no,
to see her take flight.
yeah.
oh yeah,
No.
I brought up that video. I brought up Guptil 89.
That's how
I
we
wish
got
I
on the
could-
back milk conversation.
You guys want to know some fucking undercover lore about Guptil?
Oh,
Yes, please.
Not
Shit that
really.
Nobody knows.
Give me the inside
Yes.
scoop.
Because it's like I had to do like a deep dive into this fucker. So there's a video on his channel. Listen, everyone, come in, come into the little circle, real quiet. All right, don't tell anyone else.
okay.
There's a who did that?
Most trusted.
All
That's
right.
when he got mad at Ray William Johnson.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Dad.
That video is another fucking Easter egg. But so there's a video where it's like a comic he did, and he submitted this to like a film festival in a school or some shit, and it's like Sonic and Amy. He voices over a comic he drew of like Sonic and Amy going on a date or some shit,
Yeah.
and the mom is like genuinely Amy's a good voice actress. So I'm like, what the fuck? It's his mom, right?
Oh,
We had his mom record trying to like kiss you and like all this shit. Yeah, that's strange on its own. You think so, right?
That's where the lore began. That's where it all started.
But listen, she was a voice actress on Mass Effect.
whoa!
I can't find the page for the life of me. I found it once on Wikipedia.
Oh, is she like that Miranda Sings person? What's her name? The Russian.
She's like some character, but she's like not a main character, but she's in Mass Effect. She's credited. Like she has other video game roles, but like the biggest one I saw was Mass Effect.
No,
That's
okay. I was
bizarre.
confusing Miranda Lawson with Miranda Sings because Miranda Sings just got in trouble on YouTube because apparently she groomed a bunch of kids. You guys hear about
Also,
this?
she's starting a Minecraft channel.
Yeah, exactly.
You're talking about a real person versus a fictional character. In
The
Mass Effect.
interdimensional merge is happening.
Well, because it's like her name's like something Ballinger or whatever.
Oscar the Grouch found guilty of mass homicide.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
Lars, where's the batch's tits? I want to touch them.
So the way you
Your
described
mom.
the way you
Not a
just
bad idea.
the way you
I
described
love Ray William Johnson.
Let
the way
him
you
talk,
describe
Spaghetto.
yeah the way you described
Okay, sorry.
the film festival thing, it gave me Mike and Melissa vibes. You know, the guy that made
It's in that territory.
Wait, what? TJ, why are you muted?
I got server muted.
Tresten.
Sorry,
I was
sorry.
trying
Let
to
him-
talk. You guys are assholes.
Jeez, I didn't.
I'll let him.
Yeah.
I'll let him cook.
No, hold on, not you guys. That was, I don't rope me in with that.
Okay,
We
Tresten.
can both click the button.
Okay,
Lars and I were like fighting over who could server mute TJ first.
No, I wasn't trying to mute him at all. No, don't add me to your crimes. It's like you get like on trial for murder, and you're like, oh, Lars was also part of this. No,
Yeah, Lars also molested the children.
yeah, no, that's
yeah, no.
Well, TJ, what were you trying to say?
No, just
Okay,
say, like,
yeah, sorry.
if anyone doesn't know what Mike and Melissa is, it was like
That time it was me.
a guy that he was like in an animation class at his college, and I guess it was like their I don't know if it was like a finals project or like a student project, but he made like this short animation that he presented in front of his whole class, and that he ended up putting on somebody ended up putting on YouTube because I think it was like his friends or something, or people that didn't like him, because they put it up to embarrass him, because like this like short film that he made is like really embarrassing, where he just like complains about his animation class and like how boring it is, and then like in the video he like gets to a point where he's like so lonely that he hallucinates having like a furry anthrope skunk girl as like a girlfriend, and it's so weird. And when you watch it, you know in the back of your head, oh wait, he presented this in front of a class. And I don't know, you just have to watch it, because me describing it doesn't do any justice.
I'm definitely gonna hop
So-
on that later.
all right. We'll go watch
Would you
that,
guys like
guys.
to? Would you guys like to know one of my first like impressions of TJ and his brother?
Yes, but first, I'd like to bring up something kind of relevant first, because it's still related to the topic.
It has to do with Christian.
That's well. Let me rail this
Okay,
in real
go ahead,
quick.
go ahead,
We'll
go
we'll
ahead.
trade off talking stick
Go ahead.
here.
Rail me
Okay.
real quick. Go ahead.
So we were talking about like Sonic animation and stuff yesterday in a voice chat, and I found out something kind of interesting about
Oh, I
the.
brought him.
Here, hold on. I'm trying to find it. 1 second.
Hold on.
I introduced him to.
Hold on.
No, I was talking about Tyson Hess.
Hold on.
What?
Yeah, Tyson Hess. Okay, so Tyson Hess is like the Sonic animator, right? Like he's like the main guy.
He's one of the like main people that does like art direction for Sega.
Yeah. So when you picture like a Sonic animator, what comes to mind is probably like one fairly nerdy, probably has like a couple sonas and like will
Christian.
eventually
You're just
get in
thinking
trouble
of-
for.
You're just thinking of Chris Chan.
Yeah. Butters in the chat at discord.t1podcast.com says a
You need
Discord
a-
mod is what you think of.
you-
Yeah.
You need to take those preconceived notions that you have in your head and just throw them out.
Yeah, because this is what Tyson Hess looks like. He's like a fucking Uber Chad. What the fuck? Why does he
Whoa.
look like that?
And
I must go.
I brought up that this is the same guy that made the Nipples the Enchilada comic before he got hired by Sega.
Yeah, guys, go look up Tyson Hess. He's like body goals for men. How do you do that?
I'll be back later.
Say in the chat. Tell him I said hi. Yeah. Discord.t1podcast.com if you want to tune into these episodes live, by the way, guys.
So, one of my first impressions of TJ, we used to go to this college together and go to a gaming group. Him and his brother were taking me back to my house because at the time I did not have a motorized vehicle.
What?
And
Why did you say
they
it like that?
They parked outside of my house in their vehicle, and him and his brother were talking about, oh, Chris Chan, because I had never heard of Chris Chan. I was sheltered by my parents. The first fucking thing they showed me is this fat ass man saying, "Oh, I could do this too," and he like farts all over a cake with his like cock balls and ass out.
The cake fart video.
Yeah, and that was thanks for that, TJ. That was like one of my first impressions of you. Just cake fart Chris Chan porn. Thanks,
Yeah,
Uncle TJ.
Why did you
corrupted
pronounce it like that? Why are you like
What?
Christian porn? Why was that the inflection?
porn.
That was very Christian
I
porn.
don't know. I just keep having like the image of just like chocolate cake just being wrapped on, flying all over the place, just engraved in my head at age
there's a
like
cold open.
17.
All right.
If you want context, I wasn't the one that showed you that. That was my brother.
You both were at fault.
Okay,
Anyway.
Mikado.
These
JJ,
leaves.
I apologize that
Jeez,
I've been trying to incorporate you as much as I can, but to the episode, by the way. So I'd like to ask a couple real quick rapid fire questions. First of all, what is the point of your podcast?
What?
No, like what are you guys doing on there? I didn't mean that so accusatorily.
yeah, why the fuck do you make a podcast,
Oh,
bitch?
podcast.
No, because you guys just started it up, and I'm just wondering, like, what's the theme and what are you guys doing?
Daff came to me about that. He was just on another podcast, and I offered, I wanted to join with him on that. So it's, more or less just us talking the shit, just talking about whatever's relevant, joking about it. It's a little fun thing to do. It's not like it.
Stop muting me.
Oh, is it focused on animation at all, or is it literally just like kind of the two dudes talking kind of comedy thing?
It's well, I mean, I guess there's a little bit of a theme about animation. That's kind of his thing. We just both bring things that we're interested in during the week and just talk about it. So, him is more often like the hell of the boss and stuff like that I don't really know about.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't watch, and then I'll bring in like live leak videos or something, and then that's what we talk about.
Nice.
Isn't
We
Live
usually
Leak
talk about
gone?
these topics more often
Is it Live Leak doesn't exist anymore?
if you know where to look.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I'm going to be messaging you after the show.
All right.
I can see the live leak fucking ENG in my corner of my vision now.
Nice. By the way, what's the name of that podcast again, and how can people tune into it if they would like to?
It is called the Bad Take Delete Podcast, and you can find it on YouTube by searching up the Bad Take Delete Podcast. And you can also find us on Twitter by searching the Bad Take Delete Podcast. And that's where you find us.
Nice.
Thanks,
Okay.
Swagger Souls.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I told myself, well before everything went well, that once I found out I could do Swagger Souls, I'm like, listen, if this internet shit doesn't work out, like I'll just start posting like on like Swagger Souls voice saying like the most evil, terrible shit, and then just go dark.
And you can just like wear his skin. Yeah.
And just
I
get him
agree.
canceled right away.
Just take him down with me.
Yeah.
Start a Minecraft channel under his name.
Just like start putting out videos like, you guys hear about Roe v. Wade? And then just skip.
Have you thought about? Oh,
See what
sorry.
happens.
Have you thought about doing parody videos of YouTubers, like especially like since we're talking about Swagger Souls? I was mainly thinking of like the old school YouTubers, like you did like an annoying orange video or something.
I did those
God.
years ago before I kind of found my style. I guess I kind of do whatever. I did have
Okay.
a couple ideas about how to parody. I want once I get to a point where I can afford to film, I do want to do more live action stuff, and that would be a lot more parodies of shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I have an idea for a Mr. Beast video where like they just like shoot a guy and then like it's just a regular Mr. Beast video, and then halfway through he just shoots a guy dead, like a homeless man.
Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're feeding the homeless, and I just shot a fucking man because he wasn't subscribed to Mr. Beast. Go on your mom's, your dog's, your grandma's, your dead grandpa's YouTube account and subscribe to Mr. Breast, and you might get a $10,000 gift card to Feastables.com.
That's pretty good. I was
Actually tried the
thinking more-
chocolate. It wasn't bad.
It would
Go
be like just a regular video, like one of those like random, like a video with like all these different games or whatever. And like halfway through, he shoots a guy, and like everyone else set like yells, and then it hard cuts to the next bit, and like he's just trying to keep the video going, but everyone on there clearly is shaken up by what happened, and like
They're just all crying.
whenever they try to ask him what happened, he just yells at them and tells them to shut up. See the challenges.
It was like it was self-defense.
Do the challenges, bitch.
It was self-defense.
You need to hit this ball over the fence. Jimmy, is he really dead? Shut the fuck up! Hit the baseball.
Okay, so sorry, Jimmy. I
you
got
want to afford
scared.
rent? You want to fucking afford rent?
I'm so
Really?
hungry, Jimmy. I haven't been able to buy groceries in 3 months.
Really dumb
Good.
idea popped into my head, by the way, and I'll just toss it out there because it's not a good idea. But
Yeah.
there was potential for you guys to call the podcast just like Misfits 2. Just run with that.
We should do that. Maybe when we record the next one, we'll be
Yeah,
like,
just call that the episode
Welcome
title or
back
something.
to the Misfits podcast.
and like people listening on the audio are gonna be like, "What? Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Did I click the wrong episode? Am I fucking stupid?
I was
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, my
just open up a
stance is on
cameo.
the age of consent.
And it's just like, "Oh shit, Swagger,
Oh,
what's going on,
shit.
dude?"
Swagger Souls, no
Swagger,
staff,
care to
Peter?
elaborate on
Just come out
consent?
as like a sovereign citizen or something. Yeah.
All I'm saying is I made a trip to Taiwan, and they opened my eyes a little bit.
Oh, I actually found something out, by the way.
Hey, Swagger,
Yeah.
care to talk about your sexuality and come out this month?
Yeah, no, but it's like apparently that's illegal. I found that out. Can't do
What?
that.
Wait,
Can't travel
coming
to
out?
an- Yes, Tresten, coming out as a homosexual is illegal. You're going to get arrested once that episode comes out in a few days, bud.
Me,
So be
Swagger
careful.
Souls would totally vote for that.
Oh, there you go.
You just
No,
do.
but-
Yeah.
No, guys, sex tourism.
Oh.
It's illegal.
Mm.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to make a few
Yeah.
calls.
Well, yeah,
Well,
you
it's
should do
not
like
tax write-off.
a deep voice guy podcast where it's like Swagger Souls talking to Jay Schlatt and Markiplier.
I would just
Or
do the
just get-
same voice.
Yeah, just
Do the
get
same
Ryan,
voice.
get Ryan to do like his best Daft Nina impression. You're good to go. I think we should probably wrap things up pretty soon, unless you guys got any burning questions. Or JJ, if
No,
you have any
please.
burning desires that you want to get into.
Okay, yeah, sure. I do have a question. Which one of you want to answer this one?
Let's
I
go.
will.
Let's go.
I will.
Let's go,
I need a
bitch.
volunteer.
I will.
All right, here's a good question. Would you rather, and you have to choose between these two.
Okay.
Would you rather, all right, this is quite a jump from what we were just talking about.
Have you listened to the horse shit that has come out of my mouth this episode? You're fine.
Okay, all right, big man, college boy, all right. Would you rather have sex with a mouse and it
Yes.
just kills the fucking thing, right? And nobody knows that you did it.
Right.
Yes.
Or would you rather everyone thinks that you fucked a mouse to death, but you didn't actually do it?
Okay. Well,
I've heard a
the answer to
similar
the question is that I would definitely want to do the former because I have I have an instinct inside of me to survive, and I feel like that's probably the best. Like I wouldn't like that. Like that wouldn't be a pleasant activity, but I couldn't recover socially from the latter, right? I mean, unless you want to make that your
Wait.
thing, you can be like Mr. Hands' cousin or something, I guess.
Mouse fucker 27.
Enum Claw 2.
Square root.
Oh God.
Oh wait, if we're getting into Enum Claw, do you want me to tell my Enum Claw story?
Nope.
What's that? I want to know. What's Enum Claw?
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, but
Enum
okay.
Claw,
if-
Enum Claw is
let's-
where Mr. Hands happens.
let's Tresten tell this story, but we'll put in overtime for the patrons.
No, dude, it's Swagger Souls. Here's my opinion on 9/11. All right.
You guys you ever heard of Tom Pearl?
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Stop.
Welcome back to
Let
another
TJ
9/11
talk.
sequel.
He's been wanting to talk for years.
TJ, go ahead. Sorry.
So like
Go
a
ahead. I'm
recent
sorry,
thing
babe.
that I've subjected Tresten to is this guy named Tom Pearl, because he kind of became like a meme on TikTok where people would post videos of him out of context, or they would like censor it heavily, where they would just like put him in front of a different background.
Yeah,
he's like-
I'm over here going through a breakup, and TJ's showing me clips of this guy.
Yeah, he has like a
This is the first dream event of the 21st century.
Why did we need to talk about this?
because we were
We
talking
didn't.
about like Mr. Hands, so it's like
Preston, maybe sometimes it's a good idea if you do interrupt TJ. If this is what we're gonna get.
I knew where this was going. I was trying
Okay.
to save you, but you didn't. You didn't listen, Lars. You didn't listen.
JJ, here, I'll cap it with something that's like nice. If people have been tuning in and they've been hearing your funny
Fuck,
man voice,
JJ.
Huh?
Wait, what was that picture you sent
Yeah.
me?
Dude, he's talking. You gotta respect the podcast.
Okay,
I
sorry,
don't know
sorry.
why
Yeah.
he's laughing.
Go ahead,
All right.
Lars. Go ahead.
Jesus,
Sorry.
I can't keep focused.
TJ, why have you posted diarrhea.waves in the chat?
You should play
Thanks.
it.
This is
Doplex posted
beyond.
this.
All right, let's save that for some other time, though. Okay. JJ, here's a wholesome question. I hope I don't get interrupted again. So here it is. If people have been tuning in to to hear your funny man voice, and they've been enjoying listening to you, and they want to check out some of your stuff, what's like a really good video to start on? What's like one that you're super proud of that you think will introduce people into the Solid JJ lore? Solid JJ 2, Sons of Liberty, let's say.
Okay, so the fan favorite's always going to be one of the Justice League videos, but if you want to hear my favorite video on there, you're going to look up Drake and Josh causes the Chernobyl incident. There's Chernobyl disaster. That's the best I've ever made.
Okay. All right. Guys, go check that one
Unprecedented.
out. Do him a favor, by the way, because TJ was mentioning this. The Passion Project one is never the one that always gets the most views. So check that one out.
Never.
And I think we should probably cap it here so that our editor doesn't go completely insane when they have to cut this shit down. So stop. Stop being funny. It's just you saying the name of an evil dictator over and over.
You know what? I can be like you, Lars, every video. Or after, Lars is just like, oh. I will stop talking about. Sorry, and then I have to bleep it like 7 times in the video
for context,
because
Tresten, on your Spaghetto videos, you're one of the main things you do.
No, this was different. This was different.
This is not different
because
Here, let me talk.
no,
let me
we were
land.
at a
Okay.
no.
So,
What the fuck?
On your videos, you always say like, "Hey, monster, I hope you don't like do me in the butt. I hope you don't find me and have your way with me in the dark." And I'm like, Tresten, that's really morbid. Like, what the
I'm
fuck?
talking about a different video that I just finished editing, where
okay, fair
I was talking about how I used to like go to playgrounds as a child, and then Lars is just like, "Oh my gosh, Tresten, you go to playgrounds and like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And then
didn't say that.
you went on like, I had to censor it, dipshit. So yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Do you want me to send you the raw audio clip? Here, I'll send
Yes.
it to JJ real quick.
Well, I don't think he needs to know. Thank you, TJ.
So JJ,
JJ, I'm so
thanks
sorry,
for coming
by
on the
the way.
podcast.
I'm so
It was
sorry.
nice to meet you, man.
Well, anyways, if people wanted to tune in and find your stuff, just Solid JJ on all platforms.
Yeah, you'll find me except on Twitter where it's Solidus JJ because some fucking guy in Japan had to have a PlayStation out named Solid JJ for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides that, so Solid JJ, you'll find me.
I think Elon Musk, if you're listening, you could redeem yourself by relinquishing that URL username for JJ.
Wipe them from the databases like that one picture from Stalin.
Yeah. By the way, Spaghetto,
What's up? Heyo,
People-
what's up?
people wanted to watch your YouTube videos that you've been describing during this podcast. What's the best way to do that?
Have I even talked about the videos at all today?
You literally just described one, and you were like ruthlessly mocking me for my participation on it. 3 seconds ago. Like literally, that was the last topic.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck?
All right, moving on then. All right, TJ, if people wanted to tune into your SoundCloud,
Dementia strikes again.
I didn't remember. Okay. You guys want to check out some extra content featuring Lars and I just being really stupid dipshits and like hanging out, playing games? YouTube.com/spaghetto. One of the recent highlights Lars has had was he was talking about different flavors of cum, and we landed on how blue raspberry flavored cum it would be like, overrated because there's too much blue raspberry type of shit. But yeah, check it out.
I think it still has potential. I also suggested Flamin' Hot.
Yeah, Flamin' Hot Limon cum.
Yeah.
JJ, what would be your cum flavor?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't got it.
Bomb pop flavor.
Well, that'd be nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
Imagine
Make one of those fucking prime flavors. I don't give ice pop, whatever.
Blue
Imagine your
raspberries.
cum is like
Just make it like a mystery flavor called What a Thrill or something. I think that would work.
Yeah, it's a mystery flavor. It's just straight up fucking
Mountain Dew
semen.
cum.
imagine it's like Pop Rocks, you jizz in
Did
her
you
mouth
just say
and it just
mystery
goes.
flavor that's just regular flavored semen? That'd be really
Yeah.
funny. Oh wait, this is just what do I?
What if it tasted like
Alright.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
That was my suggestion.
Then you probably need to see a doctor.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Or
TJ,
go
go
to
watch the
VR.
video, bitch,
All right,
Okay.
guys.
at youtube.com/spaghetto.
PJ, if people have been listening to you talk sparingly
Yes.
and they wanted to listen to your music, some of which is featured on the podcast, what's the best way to do that?
Just look up the Rolling Stones on Spotify.
Oh, there you go.
No, I'm on SoundCloud under the name Tiege, just Tieg. Yeah, got that out before Tresten's server muted me again.
If people wanted to watch the Beatles, by the way, I hear Solid JJ's got a couple of videos like that. And I think that's going to do it. Thank you guys for listening, and I deeply apologize for listening. Sorry you guys had to sit through that, and we really appreciate you coming to check us out. If you've been tuning into this and you've liked what you've heard, somehow, beats me out. But if you want to check out more, we have done other episodes of the podcast, including a couple now, I think at least 3 at this point, with a certain other BadTakeDelete host, the other half of the podcast as well.
Really?
Yeah, he's been on the Ryan's been on the podcast at least 3 times. That's why.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Diesel Pete.
That's right. That's the harsh language really, really sells it. And I can have you guys go over to the YouTube channel for that. Just search up the first podcast. It's literally like the first thing that shows up.
Mhm.
And also, if you're looking for us on audio platforms, just go ahead and search it up as well. The first podcast. You can find all of our links on our Audio Boom page, or just check it out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, the usual platforms. Don't look up the other first podcast, the church one, the one that fucking stole our name for like a Baptist church.
That was in one of the Castlevania videos where you just like you ranted about this church that stole our podcast name.
Yeah. There's like a Kentucky Baptist church named The First Podcast that put out, and it's like a really homophobic one, and I really hate that it's like associated with like the name of our show.
Well, at least it's on
So
brand.
fuck you guys.
It's
Yeah.
ironic too because I'm like the gay host.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd be really funny is if that was the podcast JJ was going on after this. It's the other first podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like
I thought this was that.
Yeah.